Hey everyone, Tracy Taylor here from TaylorMade Transformations. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about how the person that broke you can't be the person that fixes you. I've had a number of clients lately that for whatever reason are having problems with their relationships. And for whatever reason, they think that by trying to go back to the relationship, to the person that they keep having trouble with, that it will magically just make everything happy again, them whole again. And so I've been working with a couple of clients on this in depth lately. And that's one of the reasons that I really wanted to do this video, because a lot of times when I get concentrations of clients with particular problems, I feel that that I'm being called by a higher power to put the word out there, or the video out there for others that are probably struggling with the same issue. And my take on feeling the need to fix a relationship, to fix yourself, is that the problem is your self-worth. And we keep coming back to this video after video, I realize that, but self-worth is really the root of so many issues. And going back to somebody that broke you will never fix you, because the fact that somebody can break you in and of itself means that you have a self-worth problem that you need to uncover and fix for yourself, because no one should really have the power to break you. Now, I'm not saying that breakups don't hurt, divorces don't hurt. Absolutely, 100%. These things hurt and they take time to heal from. But they shouldn't leave you questioning who you are as a person, or making you feel bad about who you are as a person, or making you feel that you're not a whole person, or there's something wrong with you as a person. None of that, none of these breakups or divorces or anything should really have you questioning these things about yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't realize that you have areas to fix. We all have areas to fix, but that's different than questioning your self-worth, your self-esteem, who you are as a person, the way you look. All that stuff is very different. Saying that maybe I need to work on my communication skills doesn't bring into play your issue of not loving yourself. Very, very different. So when we try to force these relationships to work again, we're never going to find the satisfaction for a myriad of reasons. Number one, you really need to work on you. You are the only person that you can control. And if you don't have a great sense of self-worth, and if you need to go back to somebody to feel whole or validated, then you don't have a good sense of self-worth. So you need to work on that. And the other issue is that when a relationship stops working, it usually stops working for a reason. And it's rarely just one person's fault. I always say there's three sides to every story: his, hers, and the truth. And it honestly is just that way, because everybody's perspective is different. And then each person's perspective is there. And then there's also what really happened. And the problem with going back to somebody and thinking that if you can just make things work, you'll be happy, is that this person and you have issues. And if this is something that keeps coming up over and over again and you keep trying to fix it, it's more than likely not fixable. And I'm going to do a separate video on what good relationships look like and that, but the person that broke you can never be the person that fixes you. You are the only person that can fix yourself. And going back to somebody that you keep having constant issues with, if they've cheated on you, they've lied to you, you can't trust them, they have addiction issues, they are not going to change. Those are issues that somebody has to change for themselves. And a person changing for you is never going to be a long-lasting change. These are things that are very, very deep-rooted. And again, they're somebody else's self-worth issue. You only have control over you. You don't have control over another person. And when you're trying to fix yourself through somebody else, that's never going to work. You're putting control of your happiness, of your validation, your self-worth, your self-love, all of that in somebody else's hands. And it's not yours. And so therefore you'll not have no control over it. So going back to somebody because you feel that if you got it worked out and things got better, never works. And, well, I shouldn't say it never works. It rarely works. It rarely works. It works for two people who are very, very committed, both on personal growth and relationship growth. But usually when you get to this level of problems, there's usually always one person that's not as much committed as the other. But this is not going to fix you. And the only person that can fix you is you. And unfortunately, getting back together it's just a cycle. It's just a matter of time before that issue or another issue resurfaces. So you really need to just do the work on you and realize that another person can't fix you. A relationship can't fix you. Nothing's going to make you whole but you. And it's really getting down deep and seeing yourself in a different light and doing the work. And it's going to be a lot of work, but it's usually always well worth it. I hope that helps somebody today. And if you get a moment, run over to my YouTube channel. And if you would please subscribe, like, comment, share on my videos, I'd appreciate it. Have a great night, guys.